Hello friends, how's it going? I'm Alex Arks and I'm bringing you some more Destiny, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the exotic weapon that is the Fourth Horseman. And that wasn't really the best opening I could have imagined right there. There we go. And you can see this gun is pretty sweet. It is an exotic shotty and it looks like an old school kind of shotgun, but with 4 barrels instead of 2. Which is pretty sweet, and it makes a pretty nice, satisfying thumping noise as you pull the trigger. It's a lot of fun to use, really nice looking gun, and yeah, I'm probably got a little quiet spot right here, so I can show you. Let me hide under the stairs. I think there's a guy around, but we'll hide here. So let me show you the Fourth Horseman, and here it is. Like I said, exotic shotgun that comes under the special weapon slot, and you can see it has an arc damage modifier on it. I'm now being smacked by Thrall. What are you doing here? Okay, I'm going to keep my ears open for that again, but yeah, we can see we have an arc damage modifier on this weapon, and like I said, shotgun, so that is why the rate of fire stat is pretty low if we compare that to Invective, and even Found Verdict's got an even lower rate of fire. We can see that that's fairly standard. However, the impact stat is also relatively low as well. Found Verdict has quite a beefy impact on it, whereas we have just over a third on that impact stat bar. The range as well is pretty low. I have even put little kind of buffs onto that just with the parts that I've picked in the weapon tree. And stability, it's got a fairly decent stability, but to be honest, it's not really something you really need to worry about with a shotgun. You're going to be in people's faces anyway, so being stable isn't really one of the things you need to worry too much about. The reload as well is pretty low, so it does take a while to reload this thing, and we have a magazine size of 5. Now, we can see here at the bottom, usually this is the skills that make an exotic weapon exotic. So for patience and time, you can see we gain active camouflage when aiming down sights. Invective, this weapon regenerates ammo over time. The Fourth Horseman is a bit of a weird exotic in that it doesn't actually have any special perks to it. Nothing that's individual to this gun and no other. It's just got abilities that you can get on any other gun in this game. So we have kills with this weapon grant bonus ammo directly to the magazine, and the last round in a magazine deals bonus damage. We also have the Thunderer perk, which basically just means this weapon can be fired in full auto mode. So even that isn't specific to this shotgun. There are other shotguns out there that have a full auto firing mode. So the question kind of really is what makes the Fourth Horseman special if it has perks that can be got on any other gun? And this is the problem with this weapon, is it doesn't feel particularly special at all. It just looks really nice. It shoots. It sounds really nice when you pull the trigger, and it just shoots like a shotgun. And that's really about it for this gun. It's kind of a weird one in that it has nothing too special about it. I mean, you can see it is a pretty powerful gun, but then any shotgun's going to kill an acolyte if you point it in his face. The only merit is that actual return to sender perk actually procs a lot more than it usually would do, and that is when I kill someone, a bullet is instantly loaded back into my clip. You can see that happens actually fairly often if I can pull off some kills right now, which I'm not doing to the best of my ability at all. Oh no, I can. This has got death written all over it. Ah well, the joys of having a shotgun. But really, like I said, that return to sender perk seems to proc a lot more often than it normally would, and I think that's probably Bungie's way of trying to make this gun more useful than it really is. Now, it was speculated that initially this gun had, because it has 4 barrels, it was speculated that this gun would discharge all 4 barrels at once, making it ridiculously powerful as a one-hit gun. But apparently it was decided against that, obviously for PvP reasons. So now it has 5 clips. Five bullets to 1 clip, and you can just fully automatically fire them, which obviously isn't special in any way. Kind of disappointing, really. I think if they could have put it in so that it did discharge all 4 barrels at once, and then somehow nerf that for PvP, if that was really their concern, then, you know, I think that would make this a much more enjoyable gun to use. But it just plays like a normal exotic shotgun. Not even a normal exotic shotgun. At least they have some special perks that make them individual. It just plays like a normal shotgun. I know it sounds like I'm being really harsh to it, but you know, it has no perks that are particularly special to it. You know, maybe the proc rate on the return to sender has been upped a little bit, so I am getting more ammo back, or more likely to get ammo back from a kill, but it's still not a guarantee, which is a bit of a pain, considering ammo, for me using this, I have noticed ammo being quite a big issue for me. I know you shouldn't really be using this as a primary weapon, but you know, you should at least have a fairly steady supply of ammo for it. But for me, I haven't found that to be the case at all. That was a nice little throwing knife, actually. So yeah, like you can see, I'm gonna have to use a synth right now because there's some knights coming for me, and I have no ammo. So as far as PvP goes, as with the PvE, this shotgun's just fairly average. Obviously the full auto mode does make it handy, but there are other shotguns out there, and you're more likely to want to run Invective or Found Verdict in PvP anyway, so because they're just so much better, more powerful, especially Found Verdict. And I believe that also has, does that have full auto on it? Yeah, I mean, Found Verdict has full auto. It has the exact same perks and has a much greater impact and range on it to begin with. So, you know, why would you want to use the 4th Horseman over Found Verdict? You know, you've still got the arc damage on it as well, so even if you're going to be using this for the arc damage, you're still not getting that benefit over Found Verdict. So it's kind of an iffy one, this gun. PvP, you could use it, but like I said, you're going to want to use Found Verdict or Invective over this. PvE, I wouldn't bring this to a raid or a nightfall. It's just fun just to use. It's nice just to hear that thumping sound as you kill and shoot things with it, but apart from that, this gun has no very special perks or anything special about it. It sounds really harsh, but I mean, you saw there that Found Verdict had the exact same stats on it basically, and that's a legendary weapon, so you've got to ask yourself, what are the benefits of having the 4th Horseman? Nothing really. You've just got it. It's nice to look at and use, but that seems to be about it. And looking at this situation right now, I've only got 1 round left. I can't even use a synth, so yeah, 3 minutes to go. I can't even use this gun again, so it's just something just to mess around with more than anything. I wouldn't use it for a raid or a nightfall or take it in the Crucible. It is a nice gun to use, it is fun, it is still a powerful weapon, but it's just not special enough to be an exotic. So where you can actually get a hold of this gun, you'll be able to get it from your raids, your nightfalls, if you're lucky from a legendary engram as well, and maybe Zur will sell it again. I think he's not sold it yet, but no doubt he will do at some point, hopefully. But yeah, this has been I can't even remember what it's called, the 4th Horseman. Don't get me wrong, it is a good gun, but good exotic? Not really, no. It doesn't, in my eyes, really deserve to be an exotic. If Bungie had kept it the way it was apparently initially set up to be, as a kind of one-shot kind of cannon that fires 4 rounds at once, then that would have been much more beneficial and helpful, but at the moment it's worse than Found Verdict, and that's a legendary shotgun. So take what you will from this video, but anyway, definitely pick it up if you get hold of it. I would use it just to see what it's like, but you probably wouldn't end up using it for anything other than just messing about in your dailies and story missions. Anyway guys, I'm probably going to end this video here. I've been Alex Arcs, talking you through the 4th Horseman. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. Please leave a like and a comment, and please subscribe if you haven't already as well. You'll keep up to date with all my Destiny content if you do that. Anyway guys, I'm surrounded by cursed thrall. This is getting a bit spooky right now. I will catch you guys in my next episode. Bye! Trying to bait these guys onto my... Yeah, boy.